Hello there players, welcome to Tales of Skyrim. This is Lurinn's edition. Okay, I don't know if that's a bug already, but apparently I'm looking at a Thalmor soldier. Heh, okay, I found a buried Thalmor soldier. Should I take his stuff? I really don't think I should. That would technically class as using a glitch to my advantage. He's completely interrupted exactly what I was going to be saying, but this is just funny. Really funny. You get it, I'm taking his stuff. Right, anyway. Ignoring the dead soldier underneath my camp spot. Yeah, anyway, so, I've completely lost track of what I was doing. Right, so yes, I'm going to be creating storylines based on Skyrim for all of these many different characters doing many different things. This one, obviously, being the one that is going to be doing the companions. And apparently I've already found a bunch of wildlife. I'm not a sneaky type. Maybe I could just avoid them, because I'm sure they'll probably kick my ass. Speaking of which, what are the settings on this? Because I don't think I want to be doing it as a novice. I doubt I want to be going up as far as master. Because obviously I don't want to be running away all the time, so I think I'm going to go with expert maybe. Let's try out an expert for the time being and hope that I don't just, you know, get killed. I'm not going to be jumping straight into fights in particular, but here's the hoping that, where am I anyway? Yeah, go away. Right, I'm going the wrong way entirely. Lurinn wants to be going this way. So, a few things, let's think. In regards to the quest logs, I do have Live Another Life. This comes from the mod Alternate Start, which basically, as I previously explained, it allows you to start a new start point from Skyrim, instead of just always having the same introduction. Basically being carted off to be executed, saved technically by a dragon who then attacks the city of Helgen, completely destroying it and killing everyone in his wake. For me, I used the camping start, or I was camping out in the woods, which starts me outside Helgen. They also obviously give you a little bit of a start mission. You've seen the dragon attack. It's gone towards Helgen, and you then go to investigate to basically start the questline that way. However, we're ignoring that because, as I said in my prelude, we're pretending that the Helgen attack didn't actually happen. At least not yet. Or if it has happened, I don't care. All I care at this point, or Lurinn cares at this point, is getting to Whiterun to find the companions. So, if you remember, at one point I was here in my previous Let's Play. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I should probably mention the, you might notice there's a difference between the Lurinn of the previous Let's Play and this one. That's because I have a different mod for the Elin this time around, which is the Tera Elin 2, and I will take all combat skills, strengths. Yes, so, because in the previous Let's Play, most of my mods decided to blow up my game, it took me ages to try and fix them, so I don't know how bad this looks in comparison to how it used to. I'm surprised it's playing this well and recording. But I have a different mod for the Elin race this time, which is upgraded. The graphics look a little better on them, and they look a little bit more fitting in the Skyrim way. The only problem that I do have with it is obviously, unlike the previous mod that I had for the Elin, we don't actually have NPCs of Elin running around. So, Lurinn is actually the only known Elin so far. Of course, the dogs. And they're running off to do hunting. Can't remember what that mod's called, but it's in the description. I think it's Sky Test, where they will have creatures do combat and act actually like wild creatures rather than just sit there waiting for, you know, me to just straggle along. And normally I would jump in to start killing them, but there was a bear over there, and I don't want to die because I am currently on level 1. So, in my opinion, I should probably find some low-town jobs just to get myself up a little bit. But we will stop here in Riverwood first before going into the Companion's questline and see if I can find some work.
I saw a dragon.
No, you didn't.
What? What is it now, Mother?
You're a crazy old lady. There was no dragon. Let's see if we can get Faingle back again.
To Sven?
No, I wasn't talking to Sven. What are you talking about?
For a Nord village?
What an accusation. I wasn't talking to anyone. I've only just arrived in this bloody place. I don't want to be trained. What's your problem with Sven?
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him.
Oh,
As
I
if
love this
she
comment.
would say yes.
As if she
An
would say
intelligent,
yes.
beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
No, you don't sound very sure of yourself. You're right. When her words ever inspired feelings
I
of
don't
love.
need your jokes right now. But maybe you have a point. Maybe Camilla needs some help seeing Sven for what he is.
Oh, this is so
Could you-
childish.
Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
You know what? Seeing as how I'm doing this as a role-playing kind of experience,
Until next time.
I don't see this character... I don't see Lurinn as the kind of person who would accept this kind of folly. So, I don't think she would play along with this sort of thing. Not even that she would know who, like, Camilla is or whatever. I'm not going to be doing the quest line in here, but it would be nice to get some gold for some of the stuff I picked up on the sack from the camping lodge, just to get myself a little bit of extra
Well,
gold.
one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no...
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what you overheard, but the river...
Yeah, what have you got
Some
for
may
sale?
call this junk. Me, I call them treasure.
Yes, and so does everyone else in Skyrim. I don't want your stuff. I want you to take mine. I probably need some ale, because, you know, you never know when you need a drink on the hunt. I certainly don't need amethysts. That's a food. Yep, don't need gems. This is sly, just, you know, selling the Thalmor stuff that I stole from the corpse underneath my camp. Take it. I'm not even going to read it. I don't know what their orders were, I don't really care. I don't need the iron sword or the dagger. I might keep the longbow and some arrows just in case I want to, like, snipe something from afar. But, you know what, no, actually never mind. She's not really an archer type. So let's get rid of that as well. More mead, and she's not going to be lockpicking ever. So if I see something that's locked, it's locked. Anything short of breaking it down is not going to get her in. Or finding a key, obviously. We obviously don't want to be doing something that's against character. But, yeah, thanks for that.
I better get back to cleaning the store.
And whilst I'm
What
here...
a mess.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Yeah, I don't see myself lying to this person. I'm
What?
an honourable person.
What are you talking about?
But then again, I suppose
that
I'm also a
jealous
snitch
idiot.
now, but whatever.
Thought he could just manipulate me into never seeing Sven again? Thank you for telling me the truth. You should speak to Sven. I'm sure he'll want to thank you too for defending his name.
Yes, just a shame he is the most annoying friggin' bard in the universe. I am just hoping that my recording doesn't end up making my game crash. I will be saving frequently as a result. I'm not interested in getting Sven on my side. So let us continue on. I really should probably level at least a little bit. I was going to get myself some jobs, but I've already done that one. I can't be bothered to look for other ones. The only other one there is to go into Bleak Falls Barrow, pick up the claw, but we don't want to do that. So let's just carry on to Whiterun. There's a stag. Yeah, I shall probably point out mods as I think of them, or as I encounter them. One you might have noticed earlier was the Leveler's Tower. That one's a very handy little mod. It's considered a cheat mod because of the changes you can make to yourself and other things within it. It does have a very nice museum kind of setup though. So, and it also has like places for all of the really rare items. Oh, there's a wolf. You know what? It's about time I killed one of them. Come on. Yes, that's it. I believe that's also another mod of mine, which is called, I think it's Vicious. Or something. It's in the description. But it basically allows me to do kill moves more often. I don't know if I've actually set it for anything, so I might set it before the next video just to see. I don't want to interrupt my my present game. When it comes to doing things like selling or maybe crafting something else, just to make myself look more the part, get myself a little bit more strength, I will probably cut those out just so that you're not just watching me like grind or something on something. Leave me alone, Imperials, and don't give me a warning. I'm walking right past you, not interrupting at all. I'm not going to try and free a prisoner. Because I don't want to die. Let's see if I can impress the companions, because obviously, from my last Let's Play, I know for a fact that there is a giant they're fighting over here. So I want to go over and start beating the crap out of it as well, and hope that I don't hit one of the companions and have them, as you know, kill me. There it is. Let's see. Chances are it's probably going to die before I even get there, and when I do approach, I'm going to be insulted. Oh, no thanks to you. I wasn't even there. Just don't bloody kill the thing just as I get there. That will piss me off. Okay, oh, there they are. I was going to say, they seem to have glitched out.
Good enough.
Nah, I only got one strike on it.
You handle yourself.
Aha! But I still got complimented.
Make for a decent shield sister.
Yes! Yes, this is exactly what I want. What is shield sister? As if I don't know.
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the companions?
Oh yes, I have.
Order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar.
Excellent.
The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Thank you. I will see you later. Okay, so I take off some of your shins, and well, apparently I can handle myself well. I'm happy for that. So, continuing on, yes. I don't actually have any like role-playing mods or anything like sitting on this one. I was also talking about the Leveler's Tower, but I'll get back to that in a minute. I haven't really found any mods that I don't think would just kind of annoy me when it comes to the role-playing aspect. I know there is one which kind of makes it more realistic. I actually get hungry, and I have to eat. I also get cold. However, this is Skyrim. Everywhere is cold. So that just kind of seems like more effort than it's worth. Just in my opinion. Anyway, back to the Leveler's Tower. Yeah, so they do have like a museum place, like with like places set out for different bits and pieces that you can put into, like like all of the Daedra items, the many claws that you use in the dungeons, places like that, they have their own little section that you can put them in and just collect them, which I think is really cool, because that means you don't have to try and figure out how you're going to like place those in your other in your new like bought houses for like.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Okay, so I really don't want to be spending my money, even though I don't really. I'm just going to pretend this doesn't happen.
But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Yes. Well, so much for breaking my immersion of the dragon attack hasn't really happened.
Say Helgen got hit.
I'm sure it did. Okay, so I guess we're going on the assumption that there was a dragon attack on Helgen. I just don't really care about it that much, and it's going to be a slow process. Fortunately for me, dragons aren't going to actually appear before. Yeah, so the dragons won't be appearing before I've hit a certain point in the main quest line, which is when you go and actually find a dragon destroying a tower. No dragons will appear before that, which is fortunate for me. Okay, we're back. So, yeah, it takes ages for my game to load, which really annoys me, but I guess it's probably all the mods that I've thrown in, and my computer is kind of getting on in days. I need to actually find some jobs around here that will give me some, you know, decent cash. But
Let me guess. They're saying
we're
it's
heading
because
to
of the trouble with
Jorvaska
the storm close.
so that we can talk to the companions.
Exactly.
No, my good deed is hunting things, my dear. Not talking to old ladies.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time.
I need to find a mod that stops this from happening. Every single time I just slightly approach someone, they talk to me as if I've gone and personally introduced myself. Hey, I would like to meet you. I'd like to meet everyone in fucking Skyrim. Ugh, I want to just beat the shit out of this guy. Excuse me a minute. Actually, I don't think that would be a good idea. I think I'd still probably get the blame for that anyway. But I really want to kill him. I really, really want him to die. It didn't work. I clicked the wrong... There we go. Bye-bye. Oh dear, you seem to have died. Suddenly from a heart attack. Must have been light. Used the death note on you. So, here we are at Jorvaska. Let's go and see what they want. And I'm going to stop talking just in case I end up getting a long loading screen. Please don't give me a long loading screen. There we go.
Those two at it again?
Oh yay! So here we are. This is a good impression already. I've already got a brew going on. I'm tempted to see who wins.
I'll see you
You're
burn.
pathetic.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, kick ass.
That the best you can do?
I'm almost tempted to join in.
Like a Dunmer.
Going to enjoy killing you.
Wait, you're fighting to the death? Isn't that a bit extreme?
Gods, no!
Gods, no! Okay, enough of that. Although, I'm quite liking this place already. You know?
Yerva, guide me.
Just the idea that you can just pick a fight whenever you want. It sounds like a good idea. Apparently I've got to go out back. Do I have to go out back? Oh, come on, make up your minds. Is my quests even, like, you know, kicked in? No, I'm gonna live in another knife. There we go. No? Oh yeah, speak to the leader of companions. There we go. So it is inside. Okay, that's annoyed me a little bit. I forget that when you get new quests, they don't automatically go onto your, they don't automatically load. I have that. Mine seems to be a bit smaller than this one. I don't want to steal them. I have no idea how long I've been loading for, but then I'm probably going to be cutting down a lot of stuff on this game anyway. So yeah.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
I didn't want to talk to you in the first place. You're just kind of there in my face. Ugh. This is the only problem I really had with Skyrim, is that everyone is literally in your face whenever you want, whenever something wants to be done. You just want to get on with your freaking game. You don't want to be talking to everyone as you go past everyone. He's like that arrogant little brat kid outside who turns around and says, "I'm not afraid of you, even if you are my elder." Okay, well I'm going to get a mod and kill you and see how afraid you are then. Whatever. Anyway.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Yeah, this is also a bit of immersion breaking. They're supposed to be talking to each other, but they're both focused on me. Okay. I'm assuming you're Kodlak then.
A stranger comes to our hall.
I would like to join the companions. Let's get straight to the point.
Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Oh, I have spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting her.
Excuse me?
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. Last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Ah, yes, fire.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Of course you haven't.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference.
So are you saying I'm
What
famous or
matters
not?
is their heart.
And there are.
Of course. How are you in battle, girl?
I'm going to say, because I'm a low level, I can't... this would be a bit of a lie. So far I've beaten up a wolf, and been terrified of just about everything else. I've also taken off the shins of giants, so... I have much to learn.
That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that.
Really? He doesn't even like me.
Vilkas, take her out to the yard and see what she can do.
Aye.
Yeah, don't sound too excited. Okay, whenever you're ready. Take your time.
Oh, I'm just
I
a
wasn't
servant,
even near
dear.
you.
You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
I want to beat up this old lady. But no, I don't. I am a warrior with honor, and I do not beat up on the elderly. Unless they truly piss me off. And she's getting pretty close to it, I'll tell you that. You move quickly. Don't take forever loading Whiterun. Okay, so let's proceed. Just casually walk. Okay. Never mind.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this.
Well,
Just have
no,
a
I'm
few
not that kind of...
swings at me so I can see your form.
Oh, okay, I see what you
Don't
mean.
worry, I can take it.
And if you want to keep having
Never should have come here.
is it has the newcomer
Hey, you're not supposed to hit me back.
not bad. So that's that.
Yeah, how'd you like that? Huh? Is that good? I can't do it in first person.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy.
You didn't have to cut
You
me.
might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Jorlund to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Well, I guess I am the new blood, so I kind of have to do what he says, but whatever. It's fine, it's fine. This is exactly how we want to be playing it, though, isn't it? You know, we want to be earning our place in the companions. So I don't mind doing little bits of chores and every now and then.
What brings you here?
Vickers sent me with his sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Yep, that's me. Does he always send newcomers on errands?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it.
Of course, who wants to talk about their rookie
just
days?
do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Well, I could have learned that earlier. Otherwise I wouldn't know how to do this one. Someone has to be in charge.
I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But every man is his own. Every woman her own.
Well, I'm glad you corrected yourself on that one. You know, because not all warriors have to be men. Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Lurinn Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
I'll need to be going.
I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Well, he did technically just tell me to be my own person, but of course I'm also a very helpful person, and he just did mention that his wife is in mourning. So yeah, I'm happy to lend a hand. Thank you. Seems it's getting somewhat dark. I do really love scenes like this, where you can just look out into this sort of area. Just kind of nice little sunset going on over there. It's nice. So, we'll go back to inside Uavasker, I'm assuming. Yeah. It's doing the door on the other side, that's why it was looking a bit skew-whiff. It's really nice and easy to load in here, but if I wanted to go back up to Whiterun, it's going to take half an hour. I should probably stop moaning about the loading screens. I just have to cut them down. She's downstairs.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
But you're so much better as an NPC. I mean, your brother just kind of sent me on an errand to sharpen his sword. Well, I left the sword with, the blacksmith. Right, so where are you? You're over here. Let's go into first person. Are you having a debate?
If Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
I have your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Good to see you made it up here.
You know this one? I saw her training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
I hit him twice.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
I don't care for boasting.
Ah, a woman who lets her actions speak for her. I knew there was something I liked about you.
Ah, yeah.
Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Heh.
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
Yay.
New blood. Oh, I remember you.
You forgot me already.
Follow me.
Blood running hot?
Haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you. Skjor and Aela like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired.
Sounds good.
Soma will keep the place clean. She always has.
Lording it over us all the time, though.
All right, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you.
Oh, fantastic.
Come to me or Aela if you're looking for work.
Will do.
Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do.
Excellent.
Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Okay. Right.
By the way,
Oh.
if you're looking for something to do, we've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle.
What kind of trouble should I expect?
Nothing but a bunch of lonely bandits. Cowards who will take little effort.
I'll take care of it.
I knew you could be counted on. Do what must be done.
Right, so I have my
By the
first
way,
job.
If you're looking for something to do,
You've just given me a job. Oh. Bye then. So, here we are. I'm now a companion.
Would actually let me join the companions.
So can I just
But
sleep
now
on
it
any of
looks
these
like they're
beds?
letting anyone in these days.
I can just sleep on any of them. In which case, I'm going to claim this one here. So, this is my drawer. No, it's not. This is my drawer. This is my bed, you know. Yeah, mine. Right. So, I'm going to end the first episode here, and then continue on with the second episode where we shall go and hunt some bandits as our first assignment. That sounds like good fun. So, that ends part 1. I will see you in the next video.